not been well. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, you can rest up and watch me instead. So hello, hi Ivy, early today, yay! Hi Valerie, lovely to see you. Oh my goodness, I've got my sound on still. I thought I'd switched it off. Oh well, okay, let's switch that off. Let's pause me a second. I'm far too loud. Right, there we go. Hello everybody. So, Friday night stamping, or maybe not stamping, card making, and a bit more laid back. That's what I try and do on a Friday. So we're not going to rush. So if you want to see the results, skip ahead to the end. It's okay. I really don't mind. I'm not going to be offended if that's what you want to do. But if you just want to get involved with the chit chat in the live, that's great. If you're watching this on the replay and you just want to see what everyone's chattering about and you want to hear me witter on, then stick with me. So I'm revisiting a stamped one sheet wonder that I did. Now, before anybody asks me, where can I find the video for this? It doesn't exist. All right. So this is something that I would have stamped on one of my classes. I have got videos out there in my one sheet wonder playlists of very similar designs. Okay. They are out there. So if you want to learn how to stamp like this, then you need to book onto one of my classes. That's what I'm going to say about that. So I have an idea. I want to create some nice, tasteful Easter cards that have a little bit of symbolism to them. And I remembered that I was thinking, what have I got that I could cut a cross out with? And I remembered that in these dies here, find the name of it, Floral Gallery. Now, if anyone's seen my big flower die, can you let me know, please? The last time I saw it was when I was cutting gnomes out at Christmas time, and I haven't seen it since. So it probably is around somewhere. I'd probably put it in a safe spot, but I don't know where that safe spot is. So if anyone sees it, let me know. I remembered that in that set of dies, there are these. And look, when I put that over that, look what happens. Ta-da, got a cross. Then I had a look at these dies. Now these dies actually match this stamp set that got used. So this is from, these are the Tasteful Labels dies that match the Tasteful Touches stamp set, which I did go on about last night. I did remind you it is now on sale. It's reduced. I don't think the dies are reduced, but certainly the stamp set is reduced. And this is one of the labels that comes from the dies that matches. And I wondered if I could cut some rectangles. I'm hoping to get 1, 2, 3, maybe 8, and get some crosses cut out like so. Now, of course, I can't put a die over a die to go through a machine. So this is what I'm going to figure out tonight with you guys. But I was hoping to have like a negative and a positive. So in fact, I may be able to get maybe 16 cards out of this one stamped piece of paper. That's the plan. Don't know if it's going to work out that way, but we'll have a punt at it, yeah? So I'm just going to measure. So this measures 9 centimeters high. And if I cut this in half, I have 10.5 centimeters. Oh, I think that could work. Then this measures, oh, what's that? 6.5 centimeters wide. So if I divide 28, if I cut that off, 28, 14, 7, if I could fit that, no, let's give myself a little bit more than that. Hold on, I just got to do some maths. So, okay, I might be able to give myself a little bit more. It's either that or I'd just be happy with what I got and just get the, so I could do it where I get 7. Oh, sorry, no, that's too thin. I don't like it. I think it needs at least 8. 9, 10.5. So basically 1.5 centimetres wider than what I've got. So that is 8. All right. So we're going to go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 cards instead of, what did I say? 16. Okay. Let's cut this in half then. So I'm going to cut this in half. Long ways. Sorry, I was off camera then to do that. I don't know why I've got this arm open. I don't need it open. Actually, I have got a bit of a crease in that end, so it's probably just as well. I'm not going to use that bit. So, put those together and cut this at 8 centimetres. So I know what, should I be a little bit less ambitious and just go for 4 to start off with, and then I might end up using this piece for something else in a bit. All right, so we got that going on there. Going to have to bring my fabulous machine in and take a sip while I say hello to everybody on the live. Hello, 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 hello. So we've got Mindy, Shaz, Valerie, Cindy, Darlene, Lois Swartz from sunny Lake City, Florida. Hello, welcome. Jan, Julie, Paula, Heidi, Martina, Wendy, hello from your holiday location. You know, are you having a good time? Right, so there's still time to share out this video if you want to invite a few friends to come and join us. I'm just grabbing my cutting plates. Now, I have got the old magnetic platform here, and I'm wondering if it would be easier if I use the magnetic platform for this. We'll see. So what I want to do is place that on there first, and then put that over like that. And then do that in the middle, like so. I'm really not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Haha, wonderful, Wendy. Okay, stage 1 complete. Then I want to bring this back through, and I'm going to then, I wonder if I could do, see, I start to get ambitious at this point because I think, oh, that worked. I wonder if I can save some time by multitasking. Now, this sometimes works and sometimes doesn't when Ruth tries to multitask. Sometimes when Ruth tries to multitask, it goes horribly wrong. But then sometimes it's okay. So we're going to go with that. I think that right angles to that, yeah. Okay. Pop that back on. Don't move. Oh dear. Hi, Jambrant. Yeah, Wendy's had a night away. So, right, I'm going to save these little pieces because this is going to be my... Oh, did it move? No, it didn't move. Oh, I thought it moved. Just the die moved. That's fine. Okay, so I want that, Where's the other bit gone? That bit there. Okay, so we're left, look, see, this is why we're going to get double the amount of cards because we've got both pieces to use. So now I'm going to take that out and that out. Oop. Oh, don't need that either. I've just got little piles forming at the side here now. Pop you there, you there. Oh, where's my other? Oh, I need that back. Okay. Okay, I hope you guys can sort of see where I'm going with this. Just amongst yourselves for a second. Put that on there. That there. Now, if you were worried about these slipping, if you haven't got a magnetic plate, then I would suggest a little bit of washi tape. But put the washi onto an item of clothing first, just to make sure it's not super sticky. Okay, quick glance to make sure nothing's moved. Yeah, just going to go with it. There we go. Oh, good morning, Miss Vicky. Yes, we have got a new magnetic plate coming. Yes, very, very exciting. Right, I need to keep these pieces with the right sections, you see. So I'll stick you there. Right, is that moved? Oh, it did move a little bit. Never mind. Okay, you go there, you go there. I've nearly finished, guys. Just got a couple more things to do. So pop you on there. I'm going to try and line you up a bit straighter this time. And then pop you across. Oh, I know what, it's good to get your plates lined up, because if you move your plate, the bits move because the magnets pull it across. So that may be what had happened last time. Okay, so you come back down here. Oh no, don't move. Don't move a muscle. I know they can't really hear me. Just makes me feel better to talk to the tools. Oh no, that's moved. I'm sure that's moved. Yes, it has. Okay. Actually, maybe it is better just to pop the plates onto the machine, because then they're less likely to move. It moved, said Julie. It moved. It did, Julie. Hello, Julie Parker. Martina had the old magnetic plate that Stampin' Up! Ended up not selling anymore because it kept bending and people didn't like it. Martina didn't seem to mind because she's found a trick of making it not warp. But anyway, they do warp eventually. So hopefully the new plates won't do that. Right, I just need this piece back. Nearly done. I'll pop these over here because I don't need them anymore. Just got that final one to do. So the reason why it's important to put all the pieces in little piles is because obviously every little piece is unique to the one that you've cut out because of the pattern paper. So if you can just create little piles as you go along, just make it a bit easier. Okay, right. That's that job out the way. So what I wanted to do was cut some white card to act as a little bit of a frame to go around to make, and also to stick everything down. So I think I'm gonna have to cut this way to get the most out of the card. So these, just to remind myself, this measures 8 by 10. It's supposed to be 10.5, but that looks a little bit less. Oh well, don't know why that is. 8 by 10.5. So if we go for 8.5 here, so in inches we're talking roughly 3.25 by 4.25. So basically I would say take your cue from the size of the label, and then it will work out. Save that for later. Oh, I should have cut 2 of these in one go. Silly me. Because I'm using the thinner basic white, so I could have cut through 2 lots of cardstock quite easily. So I should have done that really. But anyway, it's Friday. We're just hanging out, having fun. So, hi Darlene. Hi Sue. Who else has joined? Hi Sherlock. Hi Susan Zastro. Okay, so this is gonna fit on there. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know what accent I'm doing. Sorry, just grabbing a bit of cord. Oh, so just trying to get comfortable in my chair. Hi, Tina Bovan. So 11? No, not 11. 8.5. 8.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to do these together to save some time. And these aren't going to go to waste. I might use them tonight, or they're going to go in my scrap drawer. So 11. Okay. So let's get these laid out. Put it over there. You guys can come back down a bit. Now, why is my quality really bad? Is the internet a bit wonky tonight, guys? What's it like for you? Is it coming through loud and clear? Or is it a bit misty? Hi, Shaz. Okay. So, now we've got to figure out which way round. So that will go there. And we've got to figure which bit goes on which bit. This is going to be fun. Oh, I know what. We'll fit it to here. And then, yay. Oh, Ruth, you clever thing. So that bit goes on to there. And that bit will go on to there. Ta-da! Okay, you get where I'm going with this. So that one will go there. So let's pop that. I don't know, I'll do it this way because I can see what I'm doing a bit easier. So basically pop that down. Then you've got to fit the pieces back in. Right, now I'm thinking, how are we going to stick this? I wouldn't mind using some dimensionals because I think that would look quite nice. So take that out. And if I put dimensionals on as I do that, that will then be stuck in place, won't it? Now you're talking. Okay. So, makes sense, everybody? Let's get some dimensionals. So, I've got some of these lovely long ones. Now, these are usually used for making shaker cards. However, I do use them for all sorts of things, and particularly when I want added dimension. Now, the only thing I've got to check is whether or not these will post. So I may do some with these and some not, because if it means me having to pay an extra 30p or something just because I've used the wrong type of dimensional, I'll go back to using the older ones. Not the older ones, you know, the hexagonal ones. So we're going to pop that there like that. Let's see if this is going to work. I may even just put a little bit of washi tape. Or maybe I don't need the washi tape. Let's see what happens. So pop this onto the back. Give that a little trim. Oop, come on. Doesn't want to go under. Take that off. Then hold everything into place. Then there we go. I did have a little wee bit left here. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces off. Like so. Line it up. Oh no, that's not lining up. Why is that not lining up? There we go, that's better. And then this is taking a lot of concentration. It's going to be worth it though. Okay, so then we'll just remove that there. I don't need this anymore. Oh, there we go. I think that was worth it. I think that looks marvellous. Yes, YouTube is fixing my quality. I guess it's because maybe lots of people are using the internet in my house at the moment. So I'm not going to fix what mine looks like. If you want to fix yours, that's fine. Because I'd rather have the quality on my camera going out rather than what I'm viewing. As long as I can read your comments, that's what I'm bothered about, really. So, yay! Now I did want to type have a happy Easter on here, or Easter blessings. I have got it out, but I'm wondering whether just to stamp that on the inside, because that's just tasteful, isn't it? You know, just that's got a mark on it though. Don't know why. Okay, so this piece, I'm thinking this would look nice with some dimensionals, but I won't go for the super thick ones. I'm just going to use the normal ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want anything sagging. Don't want, you know, there's a fine balance, I think, between using enough dimensionals to make your projects work and then not going too overboard so that you end up using too many. So, oh, that was easier. Yes, exactly. It very economical use tonight. Yeah. Right. I'll just do this one more time. I don't want to bore you by doing all 4 because I can do that in my own time. But I'll go over the technique again just so that you have got that set with how to put all the pieces back together again. So pop your dimensional on there. Take that off. I am going to pop a little bit more just on the end there. Yes, the prize for most frugal use of stamped one sheet wonder goes to Ruth tonight. Well, oh, I've already taken it off. I mean, for those of you who do watch me do this, sometimes a stamped piece can take from 20 minutes to an hour to do. I mean, this one isn't such a one that takes that long, but sometimes if you're using, you know, you get really stuck into it, they can become quite detailed, and so you don't want to waste loads of it. You want to, you know, eke it out as long as possible. So this is kind of a good way of doing the negative and the positive of both. Right, pop you there. Oh, that moved. I don't know if that's straight. Wow. Hi, Geraldine. Oh, is it Geraldine's first time? Welcome. Ah, welcome. So first time on the live or first time to Ruth? Artful Stampin' with Ruth. Okay, right, let's take that apart. That's the easier one. This one's a bit trickier because it's, you know, it's got that scallop edge. Now, I know that's wonky. I know. Basically, this one is not going to go to my father because he will notice that straight away. Oh, dear. So disappointed. Yeah, that one is not going to my dad. That's gonna go somewhere else. He's not going to notice the wonk. Hi, Lorraine. The stamp is covered. I like it. We brew papers here. Okay, so middle, stick you down. Right, let's get these finished. So I'm thinking a nice bit of Daffodil Delight cardstock, and it just so happens I bought some more recently. And where did I put it? Orange. Oh, there you are. So we'll do 2 cards. Do give him different glasses. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be with him when he opened it, so yeah. Hi, Pamela. Thank you, Ivy. Oh, up you go. Come on. 10.5. I'm wondering whether or not, oh, you know what I could have done is done some embossing on this first. That would have made it so much more interesting. But because I forgot to do that, I'm going to tell you a little trick. I'm going to push this in 1/2 centimetre, which is about 1/4 inch. So 1/2 centimetre. I'm going to add some embossing by running my score blade on the wrong side 1/2 centimetre around the edge of my white panel here. And there you've got a lovely, very simple decor around the edge there. So half a centimetre or about 1/4 inch there. Now, if you're thinking of making these then and you want to emboss, I'd emboss, because that would create such a lovely background. So I may do that with the rest of them that I've got to do. It is Tina, yes. So if you're a bit of a Stampin' Up fan, and you're wondering how these demonstrators get to see things ahead of time, that's the perk of when you sign up, you see. We get to see the new catalogue at least a month. I would say at least a month before they're available, or products are available to the public, and when they're available online or ordering. So we also have, with the main annual catalogue, we have a pre-order list. So there's a list of certain products that we can order ahead of time. Now usually they are the new in colours, which are gorgeous, and I'm still trying to remember the names of them. So we've got, oh, I can remember Parakeet Party, which is a gorgeous limey green. There's Starry Sky, which is this like noble blue. That's how I can describe it, really. Really gorgeous blue. Almost got a hint of a purple about it, but not quite. So maybe a little on the red side. But very, very nice. Then there's, oh gosh, right, I need help, people, you demonstrators out there who know all the names. Something, oh, Sweet Sorbet, there we go. There's a pinky reddy one called Sweet Sorbet. Hi, Christine. Hi, Sally Jo. I made one of the no measure bags from last night for my mum today, and she was over the moon. Oh, fantastic. Oh, aren't they fabulous? Tahitian, that's it. Tahitian, is it Tahitian Tide? Or Tahitian something. Orchid Oasis, that's the other one, yes. I think once I get playing with them and I keep saying the names over and over, I'll be fine. Really quite excited to see what those colours are like with the colours we have already. So it's a bit like, so there are other companies who do this where they bring out new colours, and so those colours will be available in ink, cardstock, some embellishments, re-inkers, pens. So watercolour, sorry, not watercolour, I meant water-based pens, the Stampin' Blends and the alcohol pens. So there's a whole range that comes out with each new colour. Right, so there we go. So that's 4, and I've got enough to make another 4 ready. But I think I'm just going to have a quick look at, ooh, now will that fit? Oh yes, the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder, that will work. Then there's that Time Worn Type one, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I need to get new embossing folders. There's a wooden one coming. Oh, either in the catalogue at the moment, but I haven't got it yet. Oh, no, I don't think that's quite right. Quite like the idea of just that, all that texture. I'm just going to see what it looks like. I'm just going to see, because I'm a bit curious. Right, pop that there. So this needs a special plate. Because this is a 3D one. I'm just going to do it off camera. On the floor. See what it looks like. Yeah, just gives it a bit more of an interesting background there. Oh, what a fab idea, Sally. So did you put all the cards in there then, did you? Oh, I like that one. I think that one's probably my favourite to go with this, actually. Because the stripes make it look like a cross. You know, wood, sorry. Of course it looks like a cross. Duh. Sorry, wood. Yeah. It's quite good, isn't it? Right, as I said, I'm not going to stick these together now because we'll move on to something else. And I need a drink. Oh, my goodness. Oh, can you believe it? I had a wine today, guys. So I have a friend who lives in Welshpool, and he's recently formed an attachment. So I'm going to be very genteel how I explain this. So he's a guy that we've known for a few years, and he was the one that I told you about where we went round to his house and he cooked this amazing dinner for us. Do you remember that story? So he's formed with an attachment, an understanding with a young lady from Guatemala. And so it was the first time for myself and my husband to go meet her, which was absolutely delightful. Now, they may be watching, so hello, you know who you are. I'm not going to mention names. And so we went for a little wander. Now, we'd been in contact in the week. So as you know, my son tested positive for COVID on Tuesday. He is now testing negative. Thank you, Lord. So we're still testing negative as well. So that's great. And so the plan was that we were going to go for drinks. I've lost the yellow. Where's the yellow cardstock gone? Actually, I've just spied some navy. Is that navy? Ooh, I'm wondering if navy. Ooh. Sorry, I get distracted so easily. Hold on. I'm going to get some navy. That's my new pack. I know I've got some left in my old pack. Ooh, how nice is that? That's quite nice, isn't it? Okay. Right, what have we got here? 13 points. 6. So, I shall take it down to 13. No, 13.5. No, that's not going to cut. Right, let's not forget that. So, I know what, let me do the base first. It's so much easier. So, we discussed at the beginning of the week just going for a little walk up to the top of our town where there's the most delightful pub restaurant that has an outdoor garden, and we thought, right, well, to be safe, we'll just wander up, stay outside and have a drink outside. But of course, because we tested negative, we were like, and it was, although sunny, it was a cool day. So we decided to go in. And you know, it was towards the 4 o'clock. In my book, that on a Friday, that's okay to have wine at 4 o'clock, isn't it? I think it's okay. So we did. So I had a very nice glass of Rioja. And then we were like, oh, maybe we fancy some nibbles. Because the girl behind the bar said, are you having food? And we were like, no. And then we looked at the menu and then we were like, oh, go on, we'll get some olives. And then it was, oh, we'll have some bread with it. Then it was like, oh, quite like some fries. So I had some fries. And then I spotted you could get a bowl of tortilla chips with the sauce, like tomato, the onion, the guacamole. Okay, we'll have that. And then we were like, okay, let's have the garlic bread with the cheese on it. So, so we ended up having quite a substantial snack. Anyway, it was all delicious, and I do not regret it for one moment. It was just so nice to sit down and talk and chat and enjoy wine on a Friday afternoon. Right, so I'm thinking, what if I create, what if I cut a piece of Night Navy to go in here, and I cut it out to make a cross. That would look really nice. So I'm, oh look, see, look, scrap. This is good. This is where you get to use up scraps. There we go. Right. Back to the storyline. Oh, you guys are so funny. What's that? A couple of cows are smoking a joint and playing cards. That's right. The stakes are pretty high. Oh, funny, Vicky. Lisa, Mum is 84, so she sends a lot of cards. Oh, bless her. Are you in the UK, Sally Joe? Or are you somewhere else? Story time. I'm visiting Welshpool Monday or Wednesday. Oh, Shaz! I'm free Wednesday afternoon if you want to hook up. Shaz, message me. Email me. Who else is on here? Hi, Heidi. I know, I hurt Heidi's hands. It was my fault. Blame me. Heidi slightly overdid it by doing 2 of my classes in less than a week. It really was my fault. You can blame me. UK. Northeast coast. Costa del Redcar. Where's Redcar? Northeast coast. Oh, okay. So Norfolk way. Hi, Annie. Okay, so I want to create a nice tasteful cross, so about that wide. So 7 centimetres. I might do 8. I'm going to do 8. And then I'm going to test run this. I'll do 1 centimetre and 1 at 1.5. See which I prefer. I think I prefer the thinner one. Hold on. This will be the bit that goes across, the horizontal one. Oh yes, I like that. So I'll cut another one. Just along from Whitby. Okay. Yeah, I know roughly where that is. Near Scarborough. Ah. Is that Whitby of Dracula fame? Okay, Martina, will do. Thank you, Ruthie. Do lots of people call you Ruthie? Ruthie? Not many people in my life call me Ruthie. Yeah. That's too long, isn't it? Let's just give that a little snip. I find Ruthie very familiar. There's not many people in my life who I would say are familiar enough with me to be able to call me Ruthie. Don't you all start calling me Ruthie now? Because, yeah, it's an interesting one, that, isn't it? What nicknames you feel you're comfortable with? Now, I know that's slightly off centre, but I just feel that it goes right there because that's kind of like the central point of those flowers, and it just feels right for it to go there. Might do that actually. Kind of want to hide that white space that's in the middle there. Yeah, I am in town on Monday as well, Shaz. I'm going to be doing... I know I've got something to do on Monday afternoon, but I'm sure I can... Once I know what time you're going to be around, I can work around that. So we can go for a coffee or something. I don't answer to Laurie. People try to shorten my name to that. But I will answer to Rain or Rainy. Ah, Rainy. I would never have guessed to call you that at all. I'm just laughing at what Martina wrote. Oh, can we call you Marty then? Oh, my cushion keeps falling down. Oh. Only my mum called me Janice. Goth fame indeed. Ah, so yes. Right, I'm going to grab the black dimensionals for this, because we're doing dark cardstock. So I probably could have used the thicker ones, but it's a bit easier to aim for than the smaller ones. Do one on either side. Oh, you only answer to Ruthie. Ah. Oh, so you and Darlene know each other? You prefer Shaz to Sharon. I was supposed to be Cherie, but my dad changed it when he registered you. You know what? You're not the first person I've heard where the guys go to register the children and they change the name, or they forget how to spell it, or I don't know. Or they swap them round or something. Did he ever explain why? Your parents call you Dolly, JR. I call you JR. But that's because I asked you and you said that was, no. Ruru. Oh, calls you Runru. Oh, isn't that lovely? I hadn't realised that about the two of you. So you come on here, you can come in here and have a little bit of a chin wag. You call your Victoria Tory. Yes, I know Victorias that get called Tory. Or Vicky. Or Vic. Or Tors. Tor. Right, I think this one can go in the middle. This would work, wouldn't it? Shaz. I'm Irish and I'm called Sharon, but people get confused and call me Sean. Sean. Sharon. Sharon. Okay, I can see how they get muddled up. Sharon. Sean. How are you, Sean? Yeah, I can imagine that happening, Shaz. I'll stop it now with my attempt at an Irish accent. Right. That's it. That is the whole One Sheet Wonder used up, apart from I've got the other cards to make, but that's pretty cool, really. So I've got 4 more cards to make, but we've made, the royal we, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 4 to do. So that's 10 cards out of 1 stamped One Sheet Wonder. That's pretty cool. Right, should we do something else? I don't know what. Anyone got any ideas? Seeing as I've got these embossing folders out, it'd be nice to do something with them, wouldn't it? Now, I've got plenty of other stamp sheets that I want to use up. I have even got some 12 by 12 ones to use. So, look at all these. Tons of them. I've got that as well. Oh, got a blue one to use. I wonder if I could use one of these for an Easter. Oh, that could be quite Eastery, couldn't it? could do a 12 by 12. Not, oh, sorry, I don't mean that at all. A 6 by 6. Right, so this is a bit battered at the edges. So let's make 4 spectacular cards of these. I'll cut that down the middle. So whenever I make, I call them 6 by 6 cards, but they end up being more like 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut this to 5 1/2. Shaz, that's funny. Oh dear. By the way, there is a video on this. This I did probably about 2 years ago, this one. Look, I can see, look, there's retired products in here that definitely hasn't been around for a while. So that's Beautiful Bouquet. Is it Beautiful Bouquet? Yeah, I think it's Beautiful Bouquet. This is... Oh, someone help me here. It goes with that Flower Punch. Pop of Petals. Pop of Petals. It's got Daisy Lane, which is current. And also, now this one was... This was a celebration one. Was it like spring something? Or something like that? Anyway, there's something very similar coming. The Wisteria in the new catalogue. It's a stamp set that's can be wisteria, or you can flip it up and it can be a different type of sort of like a, I was going to say a rocket flower, but you know those flowers that sort of go up. So I'm really looking forward to playing with that stamp because I've missed not being able to create that shape. So, right, am I doing this correctly? Yeah, 5 1/2. That's it. 5 1/2, right. Auntie Doddy. You got an aunt called Doddy. That is so funny. Not funny. Not funny like it's just a funny sound. Auntie Doddy's real name was Emily, but she was born very tiny, and someone said, "Oh, isn't she a Doddy little thing?" And the name stuck. Oh, bless her. No one in my mum's family went by their real name, but her and her first name was Douglas. Ah. No one even spells my name right. So many variations. So were you named Vicky? And that was it? Hi, Elizabeth. I have too many to frame. That's my problem, Carrie. I have too many. So, right. I was wondering whether or not I can do my little cross trick again. Or do I just, I don't know, do a yellow, like a yellow one instead? Let's try it with a bit of Daffodil Delight. Let's see what happens. Yes, it's Vicky with an I. Yeah. Your mum named you Victoria and Dad put Vicky on the birth certificate. Oh, I see. Huh. Right, let's put in this with the embossing folder. Oh, that wasn't me, that was a chair. Before we start getting ideas. Oh, no one spells my name right either. I've even misspelled it out of frustration. Someone asked me if it was spelled Judy, and I said no, it's Jody. I was named Elizabeth, but my dad named me Tootie, nicknamed me Tootie. Okay, Tootie. That's original. Oh, now I was thinking of cutting out, look, Happy Easter. I suppose I could stick that on somewhere. I just find this font a little bit too slanted for my particular tastes. Maybe in a straight line they'd be all right. Oh, I don't know. We'll have a little play and we'll decide in a bit. Yeah, I call you Vic. My mum wanted a name that couldn't be made into a nickname. Yeah, that's the same with my parents. Yeah, they didn't want to. Right, I'm going to go a bit thicker with these because we're making bigger cards. I think it needs a bit of extra thickness. Oh, I thought I heard something drop. Yeah, it's the die. The die went over there. I find that centre of that flower a bit too overpowering, so I'm happy to give it a bit of to hide it a bit. Oh, we could play. Play. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Carolee. Oh yes, caribou are huge, aren't they? Huge deer. I'm going to try to put these together and do them at the same time. I think we just keep these quite simple. So I've got a bit of balmy blue there, and then I think I've used a bit of pool party. So I think I'll pull both out and see what looks best. Oh, mint macaron. What's that? do both. I've got to make 4, so either one of those will be fine, I think. Hi, Margie. Oh, lovely to see you. Hi, CJ from MN, where the sun is shining after days of cold and wet weather. Snowy weather. Ruthie, did I tell you that? Oh. So if you weren't making Easter cards, sorry, I must say that, you know, if you're not somebody who celebrates Easter, or, you know, it doesn't really happen for you in your life, that's fine. Then the same techniques could be used for cutting out other shapes. You could do a heart, or put a die cut with a sentiment on it, you know. So these tips that I'm giving you are transferable. Yes, I will try and put the link to that One Sheet Wonder, the wreath one. Sorry, I shouldn't really call it a One Sheet Wonder. Well, I guess it is a One Sheet Wonder because you cut it up to use. But the stamped wreath, that it is on YouTube. I did do it a little while back. That was one of my first ones, actually. One of my earliest forays into stamping like that. Done many since and enjoyed every minute. Can't do the purple. Looks good with the yellow. What do you mean can't do? Are you asking me if I could do purple? I could do. I'll just do one of those. And, a bit of Pine and Heather, maybe. Yep, there we go. So I'm cutting this base. Oh, that's what happens when you don't concentrate. Okay. Look at him. I'll start that again. I am cutting and scoring this base. So it measures 5.5 inches. See, the piece you have to use is 5.5. Sorry, not 5.5, 5 3/4 by 11.5 inches. It's all right, that card won't be wasted. I'll use it. It'll get used. I mean, it could get used to do a matting layer. If I could be bothered. So you could do that. I'm not saying it's not nice and it shouldn't be done. I want to get finished now, so. Okay, so I'm just having a look to see how I want this laid out. Oh, that glue. That glue is not being my friend today. Go with you, because you're a bit newer. So you're going to behave better, aren't you? No, that way around. So I am thinking dimensionals and bigger ones this time, because I cut these to be 1.5 centimetres wide, which is about, I guess, about half an inch. Oh, take care, Shaz. Oh, you've got snow coming. Sorry, where's ND? I'm still trying to get to know the whole shorthand for states in America. Nevada, is that Nevada, ND? Just takes me a moment. I'll go through the states in my head going, oh, which one is it? North Dakota. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Oh, no, that's not right. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I decided to make Easter cards because today I was thinking, oh, it's less than a week to go. I would like to give some out at church. And I did notice, so every Friday I'm involved in a breastfeeding support group that meet at our local Costa. And I noticed someone had given the staff there an Easter card, and I thought, oh, that'd be nice. I'll make them an Easter card. They're so lovely. They're so supportive at our local Costa Coffee. They cordon off a little area for the mums and the babies every Friday. Right, nearly there, everybody. So once you've seen one, you've seen them all really. So if you want to forward to the end, that's fine too. Oh, no, come back. Just want to move you. There we go. One more, then we're done. So using these up, it just goes to show that, you know, you may stamp one and think, oh, I'm not quite happy with it, but once you cut them up, it's all good. Oh, that's my little... Sure, I had another little yellow bit. Oh well, I've got a spare. Oh, it'll appear when I'm not looking for it. Hi Bev, you're making granola. Oh, yummy. Well, I'll start saying thank you and goodbye to you all now, because I'm nearly finished. Thank you for hanging out with me this Friday evening, Saturday morning. For those of you who are further east, and hello if you're watching this at another time of year or time of day. Thank you for coming and seeing what I've been up to. Hope it also is giving you some ideas of how to use your stamped one sheet wonders. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I love grabbing stamps from different stamp sets and kind of mixing it up and stamping my own designs. So all the products used are Stampin' Up products. Now some of these have retired, so they're not available anymore, so because I'm using up some old sheets that I stamped a while back. However, there's some really gorgeous things in the current catalogue, and there are some things retiring in the current catalogue, and they'll be available until the 3rd of May when the new catalogue kicks into play. So there we go. So that's 4 lovely Easter cards made from that one stamped wreath. So let's have a look if I can put it back together again. No, there we go. So that's it there. So that's a good way to use those. Right at the beginning I showed you this one, and I will try and find a video, if I have done one, of a similar design, but all I can definitely tell you is that it's using the Tasteful Touches stamp set for the main part, and then this leaf I think is artistically inked, that leaf there, and then the yellow leaf behind it is from Forever Fern. So those are all currently current products, but Tasteful Touches is leaving us and is currently reduced in, across the markets. Yeah. The dies are also going to be leaving us, the label die, but these dies here are from the Hold on, remind myself. Floral Gallery dies. Floral Gallery. So I use those two to create that. Don't know what else. Please ask any questions if you've got any. Oh, then I use the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. So 157980. So you get two. This is the Stripes one. And then there is a Splatters one, which looks like this. So it's kind of like splattery. But I thought that one was a bit more appropriate. What else to tell you? This is Night of Navy cardstock. These two. And these are Daffodil Delight. This is Pumpkin Pie and Old Olive. And I think that's Crushed Curry. Or maybe it might be Daffodil Delight. I can't remember. So there you have it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Darlene. Do I make my own envelopes? Not for these sizes. No, not for these sizes. Just your standard, well, we call them C6 or A6 envelopes. So you just your standard envelopes go in these. These I do, yeah, I buy in 6x6 envelopes. And I buy a craft one because I used to buy the ivory and then a white, and then I'd maybe run out of one and I'll be like, oh, I can't put a white envelope with an ivory card. So then I had a brainwave. I was like, I'm just going to buy brown from now on, and it goes with everything. So that's what I tend to buy, these in bulk. And yeah, I have like loads of those. So that's what I use for these bigger ones. Okay, any more questions? Take care, Glenna. Thanks. Nice to see you. Thanks, JR. Jan's washing dishes. Wow, Jan. It could be more, you know, it could be very exciting washing dishes. It depends, you know. It all depends. What can I say? Good night, Sherlock. Nice to see you. Okay, have I said hello to everybody? Have I missed anybody? Carol Medhurst, hello. Oh, yes, yeah. Clocks have gone. I'm just going to see if I've missed any comments I should have read. I don't think so. Okay, right. Shaz Casey, who lives near me, you need to message me. Right, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you guys soon. Lots of love. Bye. Oh, remember, links to all the shop and everything are in the description box below. And what else? If you're interested in getting the new catalogue, if you're a customer who shopped with me in the last 6 months, you'll get one. So you don't need to tell me you want one. I will automatically send you one. But if you're not a current customer and you would like one, then please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I'll send you out a new one. And that's it, I think. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.